Chilly night. Hot coffee. Good morning. It is just about 7 o'clock and I am all packed up, ready to hit the trail. Got extremely cold last night. I think it was colder than the first night, but who knows. Definitely had some frost on my tent. And another beautiful morning. I am headed to Glen, Aulin, I think is what they call it. And it's supposed to be a beautiful area. My plan, it's quite a bit lower in elevation. So my plan is to pretty much hopefully go swimming so I don't stink up the airplane on Saturday, and do some laundry also so I don't stink up the airplane on Saturday. So yeah, here we go. Alright, saying goodbye to the third and highest young lakes. Absolutely stunning spot. And if you ever go backpacking in Yosemite, I would put this place at the very top of your list. Not sure if you can see all the frost on these alpine plants. Definitely chilly. Whew. The third Young Lakes where I camped is up there, and it is quite a scramble to get up there, but amazing. This is the second of the Young Lakes. This is looking back at the third lower lake from the second lake. Up on top of that rocky knoll there is where the lake is. So here I am at the first of the Young Lakes. I have to say this one doesn't stink. It's definitely up there with the third one. Much more crowded though. And the third one just has something special about it, being so high up. But this is pretty sweet. Want to go check out this spot? Alright, let's do it. Ooh, I like it. I wish I was better at identifying trees, but these pines have been everywhere. And there are two little needles coming out of every pod, or however you describe it. See that? So hopefully I'll be able to figure that out when I get home because they're gorgeous. All right. Goodbye, Young Lakes. You have made for an incredible experience. Here we go to Glen, Aulin. Why, hello, tree. How are you? Well, I am already at the junction from Young Lakes. I came from the left, but I am going down to the right, and then I will not be going all the way to Tuamli. I will be cutting over to Glen Aulin. Super smoky today. I heard that actually from the guys in Tuamli. I heard that there were some new fires that just started because we were talking about how it's so, like, it was so unexpected for them to open the trail, and how conditions haven't improved. Oof, super smoky. Shame. Through here it even smells a little smoky. Not good. Alright, I've rejoined with the PCT north of where I was on the PCT earlier, where the JMT and PCT shared for a little bit. So right now I am 4 miles to Glen Aulin, which is where I am headed for hopefully some laundry. And ultimately tonight I'm headed not to May Lake, but somewhere in that area. I think Polydome, which is on another trail that kind of runs parallel. And then Yosemite Valley 22.4. I think I'm taking a slightly longer way there, but yeah, here we go. Really hope the wind blows some of this smoke out. You know, typically the mornings are the clear part of the day. So hopefully it doesn't get any worse. That would be pretty bad. Fingers crossed for wind's blowing it out of here. There's the Tuamli River. First water I've seen all day, other than Lower Lakes, or Young Lakes. I don't know why I do that. Another deer. And her little baby. Yep, there it is. Oh, so cute. I don't know if you can see it. Alright, I'll leave you guys alone. Walking through a sandbox. The domes of Yosemite. Oh, that's pretty sweet. There's the Tuamli River. Seems to be a bit of a theme here with the pine forest, the rocky granite slabs. A lot different than the other areas I've been. They were more sandy, kind of like smaller rocks, you know, falling apart, but huge, higher summits, whereas these are smaller domes, but like one singular piece, not really crumbling the way the other ones are. And then glacial erratics all over the place. It's the Tuamli River. Pretty amazing. sweet. Alright, Glen, Aulin 1.7. Scenery is already looking pretty amazing. It's definitely lifting my spirits a little bit. Smoke is not the most exciting thing to see. In fact, it's a little sad, so seeing this definitely has me feeling good. It's a completely different kind of Yosemite experience here than the last few days have been. I guess this is a little bit more like Yosemite Valley. This is different. It's so green. There's another deer up there. It's amazing, deer everywhere. Haven't seen any bears. Although I have seen a ton of chipmunks everywhere. 10,000 feet, 4,000 feet, 11,000 feet. Woohoo! Check out that cave. Alright, I just passed the sign, point 2 to the Glen, Aulin camp. I think that's where I'm going to be going to hang out. We'll see that waterfall in a bit. Alright, so I might take a swim in there. Canyon of the Aulin. That's what they call it. It's supposed to be beautiful down there. Unfortunately, I don't have quite enough time in this adventure, but maybe someday, hopefully, we'll be back here in Yosemite again with the family, walking around all over here. Alright, that's where I was swimming. And I am just saying goodbye to Glen, Aulin. Pretty sweet area. And I think, like I said earlier, I think it's not too obstructed by the smoky views or the smoky skies today. So, alright, well, I think I'm going to May Lake. It's either that or Polydome. So we will see. I will get back to you. Alright. 7.9 to May Lake. If I do go to Polydome, I think that's more like 6.5. So we'll see though. Another beautiful Yosemite Lake. I didn't know this one was coming up. Notice it on the map. It's amazing how there are trees going all the way up there, a couple in there, just a few random trees just growing on the side of the cliff. I thought Glen Aulin was the low point of elevation, but I have been going downhill since. But I know that May Lake is up at least I think 9,500, and I feel like I'm down at like 7,000 or something, so maybe like a 2,500 foot climb ahead of me. But this is such easy cruising territory. I'm just waiting for the climb to hit. Huge trees through here. Look at the surrounding trees compared to this one. They're all normal size. This guy's massive. May Lake 3.7. I think I'm going to take a quick little break here and then keep tracking. If this maybe gives you an idea of how big these trees are. They are massive though. A few forest friends today. Hello, Mr. Rock. How are you? Alright, I think this is my final intersection. 10 Lakes, 10.8 miles that way. That is supposed to be a great spot. And someday, hope to get there, but on my adjusted time, couldn't quite fit it in. However, May Lakes, I see our campus 3.3, so that's where I'm headed, and in pictures I saw it's supposed to be beautiful, so here we go. How is that huge tree growing in rocks? And a lizard. These little guys are everywhere up here. Just enjoying the sun. Pretty rugged trail through here. Got some really cool scenery. Pretty rugged. Kind of traversing the side of this cliff here. Well, not cliff, but steep mountainside. Check out the trees down in the valley there. And then that very far peak is one that I remember from my first couple days. It's probably one that I was right near, I just didn't realize. Definitely one of the most intense trails I've done. in Yosemite at least. Definitely more like something from the long trail or the White Mountains. It's like the stairway to heaven. The trail is up there. It's incredible how maintained these trails are out here. Switchbacks. Just saw some guys coming down from that dome. This rock looks a little gumpier. Maybe because he's so close to the view. This might be the view of the day right here. Alright, so I think I'm gonna be good to camp here, other than having a lot of people, sounds like, but just asked the lady, asked her if it's okay to camp here. She said there's a lot of people camped here, so she sure hope so. Man. The shoreline is just so peaceful.
You have to worry about your line getting taken without being.
Oh, I know. If you get snagged on anything.
I'll go get it.
Alright, well that is gonna wrap it up for day 5. I am here at the May Lake High Sierra Backcountry Camp, whatever you want to call it. It's May Lake, I know that. It's very, very crowded. It's almost more of like a front country site. There's like an actual bathroom. I think normally they have running water. So it's definitely like not your normal backcountry site, and it's a bit of a shock after like where I was yesterday at Lower Lakes, but it's, I mean, it's gorgeous. It's just a lot of people and a lot different from what I've been used to these last couple days. So yeah, today was a great day. I think the morning was definitely a highlight, leaving Young Lakes. Young Lakes were a highlight of the whole trip. I mean, oh my gosh, it was unbelievable. Last night and this morning, just equally, both just mind-blowing. It's just no words to describe what it was like up there. I could never have even imagined. But yeah, so I started with Lower Lakes. I spent, or why do I call them Lower Lakes? Young Lakes. And then I descended for a long time, and just had a lot of thoughts, a lot of reflections. And then joined up with the PCT, and the smoke was kind of not bothering me, but just kind of a bummer. And you could also smell it, so that was a little weird. But then once I got to Glen, Aulin, I forgot about all that, and it was amazing. And I did go swimming, and that was fun. And then basically took the hike up to May Lake here. The last few miles before I got here, coming from the backcountry, I think most people that are here, coming from the road that's not very far away, but coming from the backcountry, it was an extremely rugged trail, the most rugged that I've done in Yosemite. But it was neat. Like this, it's amazing how within this park, how much the terrain changes. So it wasn't that big of a mileage day. It was like 14 or 15, maybe 2,500, 3,000 feet. So wasn't too bad, even though I felt a lot longer, and I'm feeling pretty beat right now. So yeah, I am gonna kind of chill out like I have been. I've been saying I'm gonna go into bed, but then I can't get myself into bed because look at how amazing this is. So, alrighty, well, good night.